Okay, so yeah, I remember, you know, part to this part. So number 6, as you remember, you know, we need to complete the sentences using a word that means actually similar to actually the words and phrases in brackets, like, you know, illegal activity. The problem is that there is a lot of illegal activity. What it means? So like the synonym for it is illegal activity is crime. And a person who commits a crime is criminal. And so illegal activity is crime. So it's an industrial city, so it's very when water and air are not clean, we say they are polluted. Of course, polluted. Of course, they are polluted. Of course. I don't like going to the city because it's very too many people in small place. When many people, there are lots of people, the same place, like let me cover the answers. Don't cheat. Don't
You
cheat.
know, I'm freezy. Yeah. I look like freezy.
Okay, so very too many people means too many people in small place, like
Because very too many. It's very crowded.
yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. So it's normal because, you know, actually, I think it's about 1 week gap, so it's okay. And it has a grade with lots of clubs staying open all night long. So places to go out at night. So it has a grade.
Area.
Let me show you something. You can use one of these words.
Nightlife.
Yeah, phrase. Yeah, very good. Nightlife. And I like it where I live. The streets are and no rubbish, no crime.
Safety.
Safe. Yeah, of course you can say no crime. Safe, no rubbish.
Safe and clean.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course you can say. Yeah. Well, and okay. So hustle and bustle. So you know this idiom because we normally use it. It's actually, you know, that full of activity, noisy, surrounding, like, so of course some people.
You like
I do. I do like. Yeah, of course. Oh. So it's like, I think here a lively place, I don't know, it's something like some live signals. So I do like, of course, sometimes I feel like, you know, I need to, I don't know, get rid of all this hustle and bustle to go somewhere. Just, I don't know, just really peaceful, calm corner to spend some time. But, you know, it's for a short period of time. But, you know, it's like, for example, temporary, it's perfect. But permanently, no. I do love living in hustle and bustle of big cities. So,
yes.
Yeah.
Any inconvenience.
How about you? How about you?
Really, cities, I think it's have many convenience for life. Like many coffee shop, many restaurant, many malls.
Facilities, you mean?
Yes, many things you can easily to reach. But
yeah.
if you live in countryside, some limit. We have some limit.
Of course. Yeah, of course. It's like, you know, as you said, there are lots of facilities and something like, for example, recreational places like places that you can go, you can rest, like parks, like for example, I don't know, so
Any
recreational
place
facilities.
to entertainment.
Yeah, so we say recreational facilities. Yeah, of course. Yeah, park, swimming pool, so any facility so that makes you feel comfortable, relaxed. You can actually, I don't know, do something spare time. So that is recreational.
But it's
Well, so
costly. Costly.
of course, yeah.
Costly.
So what is not? I think life is costly, you know? Yeah, really.
Costly then.
It's expensive, really it's expensive. So I think life is really expensive. So, you know, yeah, it's like you live life and how you pay it, how much you pay for it. So of course it depends on you. So, you know, sometimes sadness, happiness. So I think it's really expensive. So if we can afford or not. My daughter just woke up and she's singing.
Really? Oh, I can hear. I cannot hear.
She-
You have to go to school. Have to go
no,
to school tomorrow.
not today. But
Not today. You
so
cannot sing
it's
it.
like no, not today because you know she feels like a bit sore throat. Oh no! Could you please quiet? I'm sorry, it's just one more.
Yeah, it's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. So, I feel like it. Yeah, of course, she's having a sore throat, so actually, I didn't let her go to school today, but you know, it's like she's singing. Well, okay. Well, so some people, especially those from the rural areas, are overwhelmed by the hustle. And yeah, of course, it depends where you live. So for people who are used to living in rural areas, it's really difficult, maybe tiring to live in urban and you know this hustle and bustle. So actually it depends on your I think your habits, so how you live.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you know when something is overwhelmed, so if something overwhelms someone or something is overwhelming, it's like too much, you know, so it's too much that I can manage. So when something is too much to me, we can say that it's overwhelming. So it's like, you know, the feeling of, I don't know, sometimes you are full of emotions, thought, and I don't know, something like sensation. So we say overwhelm. So of course it's too much for people who live in rural areas. Well, let's talk about the structure of the day. What I like, it's really easy. Just, you know, let's talk about it. So,
I love.
what I like, what I dislike or don't like about something somewhere is now after is you can have a normal active sentence is that, for example, the traffic is really heavy, like, you know, including subject and verb and the rest of sentence, or it can be followed by a noun or something. For example, what I dislike about Newark is traffic. Traffic is noun, so I say what I dislike. What I like about Newark is, for example, the hustle and bustle. Or is that, for example, the traffic is heavy all the time, it's congested all the time. So you can have a complete sentence after it, or no, just like, you know, you can have a noun. So what I like about someone or something or a place, so it can be, for example, what I like about you is your smile. So I like it. Okay. So what I dislike about my friend is that she is so arrogant. So she is that. So if you want to use a complete, a full sentence, is that. If no, you want to use a noun or noun phrase, just, is and noun phrase. Okay, now tell me, if tell me, are there anything that you like or you dislike about your hometown or about the city that you live?
What I like about my cities is that the city have many rich recreational facilities.
Of course, very good. Is that there are a lot of, for example,
What
recreational areas or facilities. And what do you dislike?
what I dislike about my cities is have have traffic and crimes.
Yeah.
Crime,
So
crimes
too many traffic. So
and
too much. What
crime,
you? So I didn't say what you said.
crime, crime. I don't know. It's
Crime. Ah, you mean
crime.
crime?
Yeah, crime.
Yeah, of course, of course. So yeah, heavy traffic and crime. What I dislike about my city is heavy traffic and crime. Yeah, of course, crime rate, for example. Well, so let's keep going. And tell me about, okay, no, let me ask you about your last trip. So you went, you
What?
traveled, the
I
last
travel
trip. You traveled, it was like Malaysia or Singapore? Or Singapore, yeah, you
Singapore.
traveled to Singapore. Okay, tell me, what do you like, what do you dislike?
What I like about Singapore is that they have at the city safety.
Okay,
City safe.
so the city is
What?
safe,
Yeah.
secure, and safe. Yeah. And what you dislike?
Uh, what I dislike about Singapore is they're not allowed to eat chewing gum.
I knew that you want to say this.
Crazy, yeah? Crazy city.
Of course.
Allowed
I
to.
knew that you want to say that. Yeah, of course. But you are not allowed.
Not allowed.
So why?
Chewing.
Why?
I don't know. And many ban, many
Yeah,
and even
maybe
difficult.
policies and rules. So
Many
what you
policy.
dislike, yeah, policies and rules. So maybe sometimes are a bit annoying or too much. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, stressful. If you go
Yeah.
to somewhere to travel, but
Oh, so let me ask you something. So
yes,
they don't sell chewing gum? They do.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
yes, yes, what? They don't sell?
yes,
Yes, they do.
yes, they do.
Ah, they sell, but you're not allowed to
No,
chew on the
they
street,
they
just at
they
home.
not sell. They not sell anything.
Just go.
They not sell
Yeah.
because no one buy. Why sell
Oh,
for who? For who? Bankruptcy.
please.
Bankruptcy immediately.
For example, if you need to wear mask and you chew it like.
You can eat at home. You can bring. You can bring, but don't eat it. Don't
What?
eat it in the public.
It's like it's a drug.
Okay, you can eat and wear mask.
Of
Good idea.
course.
Oh, I
One
do
day
like this.
I'm really forgetful. So maybe one day I travel to Singapore and I will call you that, oh me, I'm arrested.
Because I'm not eat chewing gum. Oh my god.
Ah,
Careful.
yeah, of course. So that's really good. They have this. And we have another rule. So for example, if someone steals something from a shop, and for example, and its price is, for example, I don't know, it's about 900. So actually the police don't do anything about it. It's like, it's okay. You are a shoplifter. You are not, it's okay. Just take it. So it's cheap, so you can take it. So different rules, different countries. Well, okay.
Well, one time.
Yeah, of course I will. So yeah, I will. I want to. So actually, recently, actually, I've been interested in the Asian countries, like for example, your country, or I heard about China. I'm not sure about it, so maybe I'm not sure, and about Singapore. So not only you. So it's like many of my students told me that it's really beautiful place. Like they showed me some videos. It was really actually the nature. I'm not sure it was real or no.
Where?
Trees. Yeah. Actually, it was actually the airport. So it was really beautiful. So I'm not sure. It was Singapore.
In Singapore, yeah.
Yeah.
Singapore,
Yeah.
Singapore have a big modern airport.
Yeah, of course, modern, and it was really something like beautiful.
Yeah, very beautiful.
Eye-catching, of course. So I really liked it. So one day, if I can actually handle this issue with chewing gum, of course I would travel. Like,
just stop chewing gum.
No, I don't. It's like I'm just kidding. Just
you can eat and wear mask.
No, I don't.
No, I check you. Wear mask.
Yeah, please. So I can ride a current, like I'm a tourist.
You look like
Bangkok.
You know Bangkok from Thailand. Bangkok.
Thailand. Of course. Yeah, you mean Thailand?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course. I heard about it. Yeah. So is it? So where is that? So it's.
City of Thailand, Bangkok. I think it's the city. Asia.
Yeah, Asian.
Near Vietnam. It's near Vietnam.
Of course. Yeah.
Near Vietnam, Singapore.
Yeah.
And
of course, they're close. So you can easily. So you need a visa to travel or no?
If I travel under 30 days. Under 30 days, I'm not need a visa. Over 30 days, I have to have a visa.
Of course. So for business,
I am Asia group, something like this. Yeah.
Of course.
No need to visa if stay under 30 days.
Yeah.
Singapore also.
Yeah.
No need. Yeah.
So for everyone, like for example, if I travel, I need.
If you travel, I think you need, because you're not Asia group.
Of course.
Asian group.
Like we normally don't need.
Cambodia and Singapore.
So maybe for Asian countries, I need
Asian group. Something like
yeah, of course, I got it. Well, so
I need visa to go to your countries.
Great.
Very hard. Very hard to take visa.
I think so.
Your countries.
Of course, but we normally don't need to get visa to actually travel somewhere. So it's really easy. Just with passport, we can travel everywhere. So I don't know. I'm not sure about the countries because I have to apply. Yeah, of course. Travel, so I have no idea about it. Well, okay. Let's listen to this audio. So listen to 4 people talking about different cities in the world. Which city has these things? So let me play this audio. 17. Okay. Well.
Unit 10. Society. Recording 1. 1.
Rick, you've lived in Dubai for, 4 years, right?
Yeah, 4 years.
So what's it like living in Dubai?
Well, I read that Dubai is one of the world's fastest growing cities, so there are a lot of people, and it's very crowded. It's a great city for shopping and going out, and it has a really good nightlife with lots of bars and clubs.
Is it a safe city?
Yes, there isn't a lot of crime. The streets are very safe. But one of the biggest problems is the traffic. Everyone drives a car here. Petrol is still cheap, so the traffic's terrible. One good thing is the taxis, though. There are lots of them, and they're cheap, so you don't have to drive.
2.
Sasha, you live in Tokyo, don't you?
That's right.
And do you like it? Do you like living in Tokyo?
Yeah, Tokyo is a great city to live in. People think it's very expensive, but actually you can buy Japanese food in the supermarkets quite cheaply, and eating out in Japanese restaurants isn't expensive either.
How about getting around? What's the public transport like?
There's a really good public transport system here. The metro system is fantastic. It's very fast and it's cheap, so lots of people use it. That's the only problem. It gets very crowded.
And what do you like best about living in Tokyo?
Oh, the food, definitely. I love Japanese food. And the green spaces. There are lots of parks and green spaces, so it's less polluted than you think.
3.
What about Sydney? What's Sydney like, Charlie?
Sydney is one of the best cities in the world. There are lots of young, friendly people living here, so there's a really good atmosphere. The streets are clean and safe, and there are lots of things to see and do. There are beautiful buildings like the Opera House. You can sit and watch the boats on the harbour. And it has one of the most beautiful coastlines in the world.
What's the weather like? Is it really hot?
The weather is perfect. It's never too hot and never too cold. You can eat outside all year round, so there's a great cafe culture, with lots of places on the street selling really good coffee.
So are there any problems?
Problems? Not really. Traffic, I suppose. Too much traffic and a terrible public transport system.
Well, perfect weather. Where?
Perfect weather. Sydney.
Yeah. Fast, cheap public transport.
Cheap public transport. Dubai.
No.
Dubai or Tokyo.
No, just people use their own, drive their own cars. So because of this, it's congested all the time. So it's not about Dubai. So fast, cheap, of course. So yeah. So and cafes where you can see the outside.
Sydney.
Of course, yeah. The weather. So good shops and nightclubs.
Dubai.
Yeah. Cheap restaurants selling local food. What's Japan?
Tokyo.
Yeah, of course, Tokyo.
I don't mean Tokyo. Yeah. Tokyo is cheap.
You don't. So you've traveled before?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tokyo is expensive. Expensive. Yes, it's very expensive.
Maybe. So it depends on the country. So maybe, for example, so your currency and your country. So maybe if I travel, maybe it's, I don't know, it will be cheap. So if
Tokyo
change to dollars,
you famous about expensive city in the world.
So you think and actually tell me it's a good place to visit. So you think that this is good to travel?
In Japan?
So Tokyo, of course.
Tokyo? Yeah. I like Kyoto. Kyoto then Tokyo. Kyoto is city in Japan, but I like Kyoto then.
Kyoto and Tokyo?
Kyoto is different city. Different city, different.
Kyoto, they're the same.
Yeah, famous. Yeah. Kyoto is famous also like Tokyo, but
of course,
modern and crowded.
Yeah. So you travel a lot. So you travel to different countries. So a lot. So yeah. And how about London? Have you ever traveled?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So maybe that's good. How about Paris? Yeah, it's good.
You know, I heard about many bad news from
Paris.
Europe. Yeah. especially Paris have made have
Yeah,
creams, something like
yeah,
that.
of course it's right. Of course it's right. It's not really, what it's like, what, it's not the same as we expect. Totally different. So we travel, it's like, wow, just this, like, yeah, I know, yeah.
I think it's not safety.
Yeah, of course, I do agree. And so lots of cheap taxes. So which one? 6.
Cheap taxes.
Of course.
Oh, Dubai.
No, not too. So it's like, so public transport, taxis, so fast, cheap, public. So which one? Well, it's like, yeah, which one? So I think Dubai. So maybe
Dubai.
I was in Dubai. So for about, petrol. So it was Dubai. And 7, a terrible public transport system.
Sydney.
Of course, Sydney. Yeah, it was. So which is one negative point about Sydney. Well, okay. So it's too fast. Just 30 minutes. We need to go again. So let's go. And see you on Sunday. So have a great night, sweet dream. Actually, just, have a great
day, teacher.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye,
See
teacher.
you. Bye.
See you next week.
Grace and Sunday. Bye-bye.